Will we be racing or will we not? I'm Michael.
And this is Ozzy.
And you're tuned in to Prater and Son. We're making a trip up to Viola, Illinois to the Viola Boys Back Road Speedway. The weather all week long showed it clear, and it's raining up there right now. It is light rain. The predictor shows it'll continue to be light rain till about noon. It's 10 o'clock now. We think that there's probably a pretty good chance that they'll be able to race. We're going to hit the road in hopes that they're able to race. It's about a 4-hour drive for us, so we're a little bit nervous about it. But we've been rained out for the last 2 weeks, as you guys have seen. We haven't had any content because we haven't been able to race. We are going to Hawaii next week, just personal family vacation. So the weekend after this one, we're not gonna be able to race either. So we are desperate to get some racing in. Today is just gonna be Ozzy. He's gonna be running Clone 375 should we get to race. And on Sunday, I'll do a separate video for myself. I'm gonna go to County Line and run Predators. But today is all about Ozzy and Viola Backroad Speedway. So we'll see what happens. Wish us luck. This video may be for nothing. We will find out.
All right, while we were driving to Viola, we somehow ended up in Bellrive. Okay, I'm messing with you guys. So Viola rained out, sadly. We were halfway there. We drove back home once we got the news. So we went and ate and then drove back home. And I haven't raced in 3 weeks, so I wanted to race really bad. We came over here to Bellrive and we're just starting to work on the kart, catch it back during hot laps.
So the heat was a little bit of a wreck fest. We're on
a little rough out there, quite a bit of cautions.
We're on intermission right now, so we did some pressure changes on the cart, moved the left rear end a little bit, just trying to get it tightened up. If I can get that cart tight on this track, I really did something.
That's incredible.
If we do that. I don't see it happening.
I'm going out there hoping I have a push.
Again, our Burris tires aren't the best, and we're still a little soft. They have had a couple weeks to cure up, but they're still a little soft. So we really haven't did much prep-wise because we can't.
I will say there is a prep groove building up on the track, though.
Finally.
Just a little bit of a prep groove, kind of sticking a little more. I just gotta have the right throttle control.
Yeah, I told him to watch the opens and just kind of see how those guys handled that amount of horsepower going around the track. So hopefully that helps. So we'll see the feature next.
Okay, night finished at Belrive. As you could see from the feature, cart was handling a lot better. Partially had to do with the track coming in a little better.
It's finally starting to pack in. Knew it eventually would. Made a lot of changes on the cart too that were turned out to be really, really good changes. We brought the left rear in all the way to the frame, just like we run the right rear, just tightened it up as much as we could to try to get more rear bite, and then ran lower pressures on the rear than we had on the front, and then increased stagger on the front. And you know, the combination of those three things, along with the cart or the track coming in, it really helped. As you've seen, he ran a great race. So we may have not been up front, but we did run middle of the pack, and we were right there with the pack. Some good passes were made. Dealt with a little bit of adversity throughout the race, and everything went fine. No hot tempers or anything, but you know, it was overall a good night for once at Bellride. We're leaving there happy. So, and we took lots of good notes. So I think going forward, we can still improve upon that. So it was awesome.